Yeah. So the coronavirus is really doing a number on society at the moment. You know, it is what it is. You got to be careful. And you know, you can't look at it. I think it's bullshit. Why are all these idiots buying everything up and doing stupid crap? Well, they are buying everything up and doing stupid crap, and that has an effect on an average schmuck who just goes to work every day. So you have to be concerned about at least that aspect of it. You know, I hear it's not that big of a deal when you do get sick, but, you know, who knows? The key is not to get sick. So you got to clean, you know, and all of that crap. I get it. What I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today is stupidity. And you know what? You know, I'm somebody who is accurate, who's on time. If I say something, I mean it. If someone says something to me, I take it as truth. You know, if I believe them. But what I'm trying to say is, for instance, I had a doctor issue. I had some surgery on my foot. And a doctor was very highly recommended, had great reviews, and a lot of people talked about him, other doctors. I mean, he's good at what he does, surgeon. With that being said, I go to his office one day. 3 girls are there on cell phones. And there's a glass in between the girls and us. So I walk up, I don't see a sign-in sheet. And I'm standing there, and the girl looks up. "How can I help you?" she says. And I point to the sign-in sheet that's under her elbow. And because I was the first visit of the day. And she gives it to me. That was one thing. Calling during business hours and getting no answer. That was another. So this escalated over the course of time in the 8 months, 9 months I've been dealing with these people. You know, the surgery was 6 months ago. I'm not correct. There's some issues. And I'm asking questions. Now, you're in the medical field. If you can't look someone in the face and answer a question, there's a problem. And if there's a problem, explain why. And when you have girls working for you that just don't give a shit about the patients and don't like it, they're the type of girls who don't like being questioned. And they look at a guy like me who's very direct, straightforward. You know, I'm a boss. I want to know things, as I'm insulting them. I'm not insulting them. Not if they do their job. You know, all I ask is they do their job. It's that simple. And today, the bar is lowered for doing your job. The standard is so far down for doing your job that when customers, clients, or patients or people expect someone to do their job, the person working there gets pissed off at them and thinks they're difficult. Well, damn straight I'm difficult, because this is my health I'm talking about, and I want the right answers. So I started, like, you know, as usual, you know, thinking about how, whether it's, you know, an employee, a customer, I mean, I see stupidity everywhere. And, you know, my wife always says, well, you know, you're difficult. Oh, you're difficult. You're difficult. You know, people don't know how to handle you, and you're difficult. You're damn straight, because you know what? I'm not an effing stupid bastard. And I do shit properly. And I expect people working to do the same when something of mine is in their hands, like my health. And I've almost found myself over the years apologizing to people for me expecting too much of what they think is too much of them, which is nothing more than the average day's work. And it's ridiculous what's going on in the world with stupidity. And look, a lot of people watching this video are stupid. You're stupid. Not all of you. I mean, the ones that put negative posts, obviously. You know what's great? People are going to respond negatively to this video, and they're going to say stupid crap. You just admitted you're a dumbass. People who laugh and agree and thumbs up, they're on the smarter side of the fence, who understand what I'm saying. But inevitably, watch the comments. Watch what goes on. There will be a bunch of dumbasses out there who will say stupid shit, will talk crap and say nonsense. You just admitted you're a dumbass. That's how stupid you really are. And what I watched, and I just became totally engulfed in, is the movie Idiocracy. You have to watch the movie because it's like gospel. It's like truth. It's the way things are going. Idiocracy, I swear to God, I had to watch it like 3 times. It's funny as hell because I'm smart. And I don't mean, you don't have to have a super high IQ. You don't have to have an education. You just have to have common effing sense. That's it. And we are dumbing down this world. Today's kid, I just had a kid, 23 years old, comes to me, wants to sell my eBay stuff. Fine, made a deal, says he wants 20% profit. I said, I'll give you 25%. Sell all these things on eBay. The kid spends months listing 1,100 items. All of a sudden, he's realizing that he has to get them off the shelf, package them. He realizes he has to answer questions to people and take bids. He comes to me after moving from Pennsylvania to New York. Okay, he moved here January, February. He lasted 2 months doing this crap after he listed stuff for 3 months before that on weekends and stuff. But he moved here January 1st. He lasted 2 months and, it's too much work. The kid stands around his hands in his pockets. Nice kid. And I think he's a good kid. But holy shit. He spends $500 a week with his phone on Uber Eats and everything. He has a new BMW, But he just doesn't have it in him to work and do and succeed. And this is what's out there in the world. All you young kids with the phones, look, I get it. They're a device that's like a necessity now. I'm cool with it. But what it does is it gives instant gratification. And when people get things easy and instantly, like socialism, like free money, like all of this nonsense of free stuff, they don't have to work for it. And then they become weak in that area, whatever it may be. I watched a guy climbing a mountain. I thought it was cool. I'm no longer going to go climb a mountain anymore. I watched someone exercise. I'm not going to exercise. And I have no excuse for that, by the way. It's ridiculous. So I'm watching what's going on in the world today, and I'm trying to depend on young kids here and there. They come to me to want a job. The bully's going on. But yeah, they just it's horrible what's happening, and I don't know what the answer is. You can't take away their phones. I just don't get it. I do not get what is going on right now, and I'm watching this nightmarish situation come about. And when I saw Idiocracy, I said, holy shit, that's what we're in for. This is the world. This is where we are headed. Stupids are breeding. They're breeding because that's what they do. Some animals will breed out of just nothing better to do, and breed other animals. Half of them live, half of them don't. They don't have to really do much to survive. They can eat vegetables all day that are handed to them. I don't know. But then you have the animal that has to kill to survive. See, that's what we used to be. We used to be that animal that had to kill to survive. Now we're turning into that animal that we're sitting in a cage getting fed with a bottle of water hanging from the side, and we're handed carrots all day. And it's sad. It's sad. It's screwed up. And holy shit, today's child is beyond in a bad situation, in that they have to do very little to survive and get by. And there's an agenda out there, like the Democratic agenda. And I'm not trying to be political. I'm just saying the Democratic agenda wants to give everybody free shit and wants everybody, just to have shit handed to them. And they want to make it easier for people just to breathe and live. Whereas we really need to just drop the guillotine and make it difficult for people to survive and do like a world cleansing, make it survival of the fittest. So what could happen is we can start over, and we can get rid of all the weak. I mean, I don't mean that. I don't want to see everybody die and everything. But I'm just saying, like, in like this dissolute way, we need like to get rid of the stupid shit. And all you kids out there who dick around with your phones all day, and you know who you are, and you stand around with your hands in your pockets, and you can't get a job because you don't try and don't give a shit, or you can't keep a job because you don't try and give a shit, are the ones I'm talking about. So it's my advice to anybody out there who's smart and gives a shit, who understands this, young people, mainly young people, to say, screw everybody else, I'm here for me and I want to succeed. And get away from the stupidity of being held hostage to a cell phone, and get off your ass and work and earn. And, hate to say it, just making money is key. If you make money, you're going to be able to survive better. So, holy shit. It's amazing how stupid society is becoming. And I'm done apologizing for it. I'm done apologizing for having common sense, being smart and keen, and being surrounded by stupidity and mistakes. I got a sign in front of my door, for instance. It's about 4 foot by 5 foot, whatever it is. It says, "Do not park here, active driveway." The lot will be empty. Inevitably, someone pulls right the F up in front of that door. And you know what I do to everybody that does that? I don't care who they are or why they're here. "Could you move your car, please?" "Yeah, we got to get a car out." Even if I don't have to move a car out, I'll pretend I do and move a car out, just to let them know they're stupid. And then they come in and they ask stupid questions that, if they would just think for a second, and this is what I do to them, I'll tell them, think about that question. They will get the answer. So what it is people don't want to do shit. They just want to be spoon-fed shit. And that's what this world's about. This is this democratic nonsense. This is this Bernie Sanders and, Biden. Holy shit. I can't believe that's the best that side's got. If you think for 1 second, now, I was never a Trump guy. I never gave a shit about Trump. But you know what? I equate it to this. I have had people work for me who I didn't like, who there was things about them I couldn't stand, but they came and did their job, so I kept them. The man is doing his job, okay, and he's doing a damn good job. And the stupid and the weak don't like it. And the political side that depend on the stupid and weak do not like it. And they don't like that he's messing with their way of life, of utilizing stupidity and weakness to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that I appreciate in him. Anyway, it is what it is. I gotta go to work. Screw this shit.